Howdy all. Welcome to the third part of my playthrough series of the new MMO Dune Awakening. I had a little scare this morning. This is being recorded on the second day of the advanced play. That's not what they call it. Eventually I'll remember what they call it. Head Start, that's what they call it. Where some people who had bought the deluxe edition or higher could start on June 5th instead of June 10th. On the morning of June 6th, they put through a hotfix for some server stability issues, and when I started the game up with the basic Funcom launcher, it didn't give me the option to continue. I had to launch as though I was launching a new game. That got me quite a bit worried until eventually it got up to the actual main menu of Dune Awakening, and continue was one of the options with my currently existing character, flawed as the character is. So I'm back. I put in some lights because it's nighttime, so that you can actually see the character instead of it being, pitch dark around here. And I didn't know this when I finished my base the last time, but if I bring up my construction tool, in fact, you can see I left it on lighting. If you hit the R key, it brings up some of the different things that you can learn. So this is back in the basics. This is my list of favorites. But if I go to, I don't have any furniture. I have some decoration. I can put in a terrarium. Isn't that cute? No wall decorations, nothing ornamental. We'll go back to all. See, I'm currently in this category here, decorations. If I go to this category, I have all of these other building pieces that I wasn't even aware of until I watched Angar's first video, where he built basically what would be the equivalent of the hexagonal sort of squat tower building that you can build in Conan Exiles using the hexagonal, these things, or the triangle foundations. Yeah. I could have built all kinds of interesting things. These are just the structural supports, the different kinds of walls, including an internal passageway. Cool. Wedge walls, different roofs. So instead of just these square roofs, you can even build, round openings. All kinds of ramps, stairs, and inclines. And even railings and inclined railings for stairs. And a ladder. So all sorts of cool stuff that you can build here right out of the gate with at least the deluxe edition or higher. Alright, so let's get back into the journeys here. I need to make water from blood. I need to research the basic exsanguination kit. Gotta love that name. And that is it right there. Alright, so now I know how to make that, and I believe the next step was to make one. Alright, well, let's get out of that to make sure exactly. What did it want me to do? Craft a blood extractor and then a small blood sac. Okay. I don't know that it matters if I do them out of order, but there they go. Alright. So I did those. I'm also going to put some stuff away here. Let's see. I probably don't need all of this stuff. I definitely don't need copper ore because I don't know how to use it. I might need the micro sandwich fabric. You know, I probably don't need that many darts. Well, you know what? I'm never going to give up darts. Oh, you see the 31V here? That's, they track encumbrance based on not poundage or any other indication of weight, it's volume. And once you reach a certain volume, you can't get any more. So you can see this is in the red, and it's at 31V. So I can split that. I'll just go ahead and split it in half. And take one of those halves and move it over here. That's still saying 102 is, you know, 15V is a lot, apparently, of salvaged metal. Yeah, I probably don't need all of that either. But I'll bring it along. I guess I can move things around here. Alright, so when I was not able to pick up any more plant fiber or anything, it was because I had reached a maximum V, which down here says 175. And I have 35 slots, that's what this is, available apparently. Oh, here we go. We got a nice indicator right over here on this side, all the way to the left, of how close I am to my max volume level. Alright. So, I need to locate and kill some scavengers and extract at least 1 liter of blood from their corpses, 1,000 milliliters, using an improvised blood extractor. Did the improvised blood extractor go into... I guess I do have 8 slots. Let's see if it's in 8. I guess that's what that is. Okay. So apparently now it wants me to open up the map and find scavengers. Alright, so I'm right here. There's all sorts of copper, ore, and granite, wall, hole, the stash. So I'm assuming these are scavenger bases. There's a scavenger camp for sure. Okay, that's what... so there must be one right there. So I guess that's the closest one to me. So to set a waypoint, it looks like... Yeah. I use the right click, or the right mouse button. Am I out in the sun? I am. That's the best place to... Let's get into the shade over here. Alright, so that waypoint is now right over there on the other side of that guy's base. And we can go...
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Alright, while I'm going on the way, always need fuel cells. Let's swap over to the cutter ray. Get more fuel cells. Okay. A large sandstorm is approaching. If I get into the shelter of that thing there, that opening, I'll be protected. Let's see how... Have some plant fiber and some more granite. I guess you can pick stuff up that's around...
Sector
around
weather
somebody's
alert.
base.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
In 1 minute. All right. Is that? Oh, that's the moisture shield. Is that the scavenger camp? It is. All right. So if I cut their moisture shield, the question is how much shelter will I get? Knife. their gun. And let's
Sector
run
weather
away for a bit.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Still following me. Still attacking. Alright, can I heal? Oh, in the sandstorm. That's going to be the end of me. Alright, now if I self-revive... Oh, they got me. Awaken, retrieve my backpack. Okay, this is probably going to put me... checkpoint. Oh, that's right. I forgot to do this. Can I... Nope. I have to respawn at a checkpoint. Remind me to put down a respawn beacon, folks. Well, at least I'm not in that sandstorm. So there's that. Okay. Alright. My dead is over there. Let's get out of the sun. Out of the sun. Need to find some dew. It's right up there. Wait for the sun to go down. Or not sun to go down. Wait for my sun, my heat index. Is that what I'm going to call it? Alright. There. Now, let's head over into this shade. No point in leaving stuff lying around, right? While I'm going. That's interesting that somebody built a base, like, right out in the middle of the sand. Which is what they tell you absolutely don't do. Alright, so... my corpse is over there. Where am I storing this if I don't have my backpack? Huh. Interesting that I'm at an angle that I can't get to that. Oh well. So my corpse is just up here. Yeah, right up there. Alright, so. Has the moisture seal... Nope, it's still broken. Can you not shoot and move at the same time? Alright. Okay, why did I not drop my knife? I am not having a good time here, folks. There we go. Ooh, do they have a pistol? Alright, it indicates they have something on them. Where is my healing stuff? 6. Bizarre. Am I already over encumbered on volume? No. Huh. Oh, I see what that is. I've got to exsanguinate them, which is 8 on my keyboard. There we go. That's not an indication of a pistol at all. That's drink their blood. Not drink their blood. Take their blood. All right. Apparently that gave me... Ow. Apparently that gave me a liter of blood. And my backpack. Right. There we go. Now I'm to 70. Okay, it shows up when you pick up a bunch of stuff. Only 75, so good.
I got hold of a working buggy. Don't know how much longer it'll hold together, but while it does, we can use it to pick up some of the bigger pieces out in the sands. We'll take it all back to Solgren's cave and stash anything we think we can use there. Then we can cut it up at our leisure. Away from the sun and the worms.
Is this just a back entrance to this place? Let's find out. Seems to be. Alright, back out there on the other entrance, as I recall, there's a really big piece of something that might be salvage. But I've got to go back to my base and create the blood purifier. So, cutter ray. Is this in fact salvage? No. Nope, it's just the ruins of an old building. Alright, let's head back to my base. Oh, look. This stuff has spawned again. Always need fuel cells. That's the pistol. You don't have to be quite as accurate as I thought. Yeah, like, I missed a piece of that for sure. Okay. Now I'm in the... I am now actually officially dehydrated. So I won't lose any more moisture once I get inside my building. I will be weather sealed. But... or water sealed. But how much damage am I going to take while I'm building... okay, or researching first, the blood purifier. Blood purifier... there we go. Alright, and now making a blood purifier. Sack blood. Why is it not? Ah, there we go. No, that's the extractor. Okay. I missed it somewhere. Improvise, makeshift, monocular, scrap metal heal kit, improvised power pack. Did I not learn it? Yeah, I did. Construct or interact with a blood purifier. Okay. Oh, I need the construction tool, first off. Alright. No, I don't need that. I need R. I need to go to storage, utilities, or fabricators, refineries, blood purifier. Okay, that's the front. All right, let's see if I can sneak it in over here. There we go. All right. Deposit blood into the blood purifier. Deposit blood.
You're probably feeling it by now, Offworlder. Spice. It's everywhere on Arrakis. The air, the sand, the blood. It prolongs life, expands consciousness, and triggers some very vivid dreams.
Oh, all right. I'm tripping. Here's my first tripping on spice.
Observe this valley, sacred to the Ikhwan Bedouin. Here, Wally faced the trials of Akul, proving their knowledge of the Fremen ways. Find the Fremen, she said. Seven tests. 7 steps. Set your feet. Follow the uncertain path. Keep moving. The only true death is stagnation.
And there we go. Good little moral lesson right there. While you're tripping balls on alien spice. All right. Okay, I've experienced my first spice dream. Okay, the first trial of Akul, I've got to follow my inner sight to the first trial, and then it says it doesn't know what's going to happen once I get there. Unknown. But I am parched. So is there any water here for me to drink? Yes. But not much. I guess I need a lot more water in here. All right. Oh, it's not fast. I still have blood. Why didn't I deposit all of my blood? Okay. I guess I've deposited all of the blood out of my small blood sac. You can see it's not a lot of water, and it takes a long time. Okay. So up there, the inner sight has revealed the path. Follow it to the first trial of Akul. So there must be a marker on my map. over there. Pretty much on the other side of where where I'm located. Oh, I bet I probably need to deposit a bunch more fuel cells in here. Oh, I guess I just deposited all of them. Alright, so I've got more power. Okay, so my subfief console, there it is, set as respawn location. That would have been so much easier. And I've got to remember that I can now use an actual... Alright, I think I'm going to head over to the trial of where the Trial of Akil is, but I'm not sure that I'm going to do it because I'm not sure how long it'll take. I'm already at about 26 minutes. But we'll see. Honestly, I probably should have grabbed more water or waited until more water was ready. But, you know, I can find some dew plants somewhere, I'm sure. There's... oh, the objective's up that way. Really? Oh, I'm almost there. No, that can't be the objective. That's the objective. Right? Or is that my base? Alright, hold on here. Let me look at my... I am aiming right now... oh, at a personal marker. Can I remove that? Remove marker... there we go. You just have to hold it down. Alright, so that's my base indicator. That marker is gone. That's the objective. Way over there. Alright. So we can get some blood on the way. I am a sword master, so apparently I am better at...
Identify yourself.
fighting with that. Certainly not that much better at fighting with daggers. Alright, well now I can respawn at my home base. Look at that. How handy. Alright, well, while it's still... You know what? Okay, I think that's all that I have available to drink, but that's much better. Alright, so let's go, I'm at a full-out sprint, but it's not showing my stamina going down. Strange. And I know I have a stamina boost here. really handy. If I had a grenade or something.
I got
All right. Use this guy's building. Is the other guy coming? Nope. Alright, while I'm here, everything on him, and then get his blood. The other guy is just standing right there.
kill them all.
The reticle isn't showing that I'm actually able to target him yet. There we go. A sandstorm? Or is that a worm going by? There. That took way too long. Anything on him? Nobody else is coming out of there, so I assume we're all done, but and just in case. I see those are two different, right? Wrong button. Alright, I'm up to 95 out of 175 volume. Anything else to grab here? Come on. Starting to get low on water. All right, I'm going to head back to my base. this water processing. Oh, somebody put a respawn beacon over here. Yeah, must have been going up after that, I guess. $113. Oh yeah, more power. I gotta say, it's pretty convenient. Can I get some dew? Is that what these are? Yeah, these are dew plants. Alright. Get up to as much as I can off the dew plants. Alrighty. And let's get inside before the sun comes up. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, that's better. I'll let that process. Let's see. Deposit 44. Only brings me up to 27%. They're telling me I've got. Oh, all right. Well, 15 days worth of uptime. So I guess that's good. Let's put the plants in there and the granite, the copper ore. We'll split that. Alright. I'm still at 58. Alright, let's split it again. Alright, that brings me down to 41. What is adding so much more weight? Solari has no weight. Blood bag has almost no weight. It's just the salvage metal. Okay, you know what? I'll just move it all off there and grab some salvage metal the next time I go anywhere. Alright, we're at 40 minutes, folks, so I'm going to call it here for this particular video. Once again, thanks for joining me. If you liked this video, please give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. If you have any comments or questions about this video or any of the previous ones, or anything we do here at Nerd Caliber, please leave a comment or question down in the comment section below. In the meantime, please do stay well, be safe, and bye-bye.